There are always going to be times you make an enemy on DayZ. Freedom breeds contention, but it also spawns wickedness. So here are 10 dirty tricks that will help you outsmart your enemies and make them regret crossing swords with you like you just had an awkward hug at a gym shower. If you liked the video, please leave a like or a subscribe, it really helps me out. But without further ado, let's get into the video. Knock knock.
Who's there?
Interrupting cow.
Interrupting cow.
Maybe I told it wrong. Let's start off very slow and ease our way in with a very simple one I've mentioned a few times, but one I often use because it just doesn't fail. You can set a sneaky trap by placing a mine under a pile of clothes or a single piece of clothing. Players step over the clothes without thinking and they won't expect an explosion waiting underneath. Then just watch from a distance and have your way. Like stealing, not the other thing. This next one is just pure evil and sneaky. I love it. Drop human fat all around the town. However, make sure to place 1 or 2 pieces of animal meat with it, making it look safe. Players who eat it will get sick with kuru and start laughing uncontrollably, making them easy targets. It's a slow, sneaky way to mess with your enemies, or just other players. They don't even have to be enemies, you can be the enemy. That's basically the whole point of the video, is you're the bad guy. People don't eat unverified fat as a rule. This way you're convincing them that it's verified as safe, because who would go through the trouble of doing this? The answer is you sick, beautiful bastard you. If you know you're about to die, why go down alone? Pull a pin on a grenade and hold it. When the enemy kills you or tries to loot your body, they'll get blown up to smithereens. I love that word. It's a perfect way to take revenge from beyond the grave. Even if they don't die, they'll be injured and stacked with lots of useless gear. This is such a COD thing to do. One I use a lot when I'm starting off near a coastal town is one I like to call sheepdogging, and it's simple. All you have to do is get a bunch of infected to chase you by making noise. Get about 8 to 10, then lead them right to where your enemy is, or again, player, unsuspecting player, person minding their own business. The infected will swarm them, giving you a chance to either escape or finish them off. But there is a trick to this one. It takes some time for the infected to lock onto them over you, so having a building where it has 2 doors is ideal, because you can run and enter through one with a swarm of infected behind you and then leave out the other. Either way, they get blocked in there. This next one is one I use a lot, and now it's probably going to be useless because everybody's about to learn one of the tricks I use. One of the things that I've never revealed on the channel. When you're in a town, leave all your gear in a bush or a house somewhere and just dress down. It has to be easily and quickly accessible. Then meet the player you were watching or stalking, ask them for food, water, meds or something. It doesn't matter, you're dressed down, chances are they're not gonna kill you. You're just trying to build a bit of rapport. Then tell them you found ammo or a magazine or a cool gun or something they need, offering up their location as a favor, and then lead them to whatever house you want to go to. Next, as soon as they enter, quickly grab your gear from the bush or wherever you've stashed it and then blow them away as soon as they come out. It's evil, it's simple, it works. Players feel safe inside their bases, and honestly, they mostly are, but that's where you can catch them off guard. Place a landmine or a bear trap outside the door. You don't even have to be there, just do it. Just stay within listening distance and the player who walks in or out will be blown up and trapped. Easy win for you. Let's say you're trapped. It happens, you're in a room or a building and someone is nearby hunting you. The best way to deal with this situation is to fake an F11. Drop your gun, lie down on your back with your legs being the first thing they see when they approach, kind of like you were auditioning for a Harvey Weinstein movie, and then when the enemy comes close thinking you're done, surprise them with a hidden weapon. You have to be really quick with this one and it's hard to pull off, kind of like Harvey Weinstein. Moving on. But it's a good way to lead somebody in and take advantage of their split-second pause. The secret here is when you fake your F11 by firing a random bullet. Before you do it, say to them, hey, you can have my gear, I'm done. And then take theirs. This next one is quick and simple. Find a car and park it somewhere people will notice, middle of a city, by a police station, by someone's base, and place plastic explosives underneath or near it. Super simple, super duper fun. Next is one I'm just going to throw in, but when you get an opportunity, always try to get a long range shot, as opposed to getting closer and taking a shot, because it drives players insane. If they're walking around and a black screen just appears and you are dead without any explanation or any sound, you can bet almost anything they will be in the Discord complaining of a cheater. A good sniper in DayZ will produce more conspiracy theories than the long range shot that killed JFK. Oh, also, if you're on a populated server and you kill somebody, just wait around for a few minutes and somebody will come to investigate the body and you can take them out too, so you get 2 kills for the price of 1. But something I absolutely recommend is watching this video here, which will give you 35 tips and tricks to really bolster your game. Or for something else, click here. But as always, until next time.